I've been only battle police with my handcuffs. I've been spit at, smell of all on me.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see Toronto against New Orleans.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Pistons. It was a close game. They needed overtime to finish them off.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
They show real guts, nabbing that victory in overtime. No doubt they are a better team because of that one moving forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for New Orleans right now, all out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Warren. Then there's Ayton. And it's Griffin in at the 4 slot. Steve, how about just getting along? I mean, obviously you want to win and play well, but what about teammates just getting along?
You know, Kevin, I love it because I think there's an expectation if you don't get along, you can't win. There are some teams you can see these two guys don't like each other, and they still win. But then the teams that is sustained for a long time is the teammates that get along. What you want to do is set, goals that's realistic. And if you can do that and obtain that, then you have pretty much a good team.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Paul against Wall. Paul outside, shoots over Griffin. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Passes it to Lamb. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound, Griffin. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Great effort by Blake Griffin. Coaches can draw up whatever they want. Sometimes it just boils down to effort.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Butler finds Plumlee. The shot's good. Plumlee's got his first basket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Paul left side. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry. What's the news there, David?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. Let's see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Beautiful form on that shot. Chris Paul, one of those superstars who continually refines his game.
Down low, here's Warren. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. There's 53 seconds left in the first. Paul with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. The teardrop falls in. Paul's got 5 now.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
And Wall kicks to Warren. Back to Wall. And the pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Griffin. That one doesn't drop. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
And we will see if they can do it again this year. Not a simple task by any stretch.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Paul over the wall. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals.
The steals thing is just...
Well, you hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits, what they like to do, gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yes, and make the extra pass. I love that about their game. So far tonight, extremely unselfish.
We've got Paul, Plumlee out there with Gordon, and it's Matthews, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Matthews against Wall. Over in the corner, Lamb. Shoots the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road, and you just saw how comfortable they were shooting the basketball.
Well, we have to give credit to the coaching staff. Terrific offensive strategy. Got them some great looks.
Warren kicks to Wall. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
And remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple, a professional scorer. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Paul. Over Wall. Paul's shot is off.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
No problems knocking that one down. Lamb's got 5 now.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Warren. And again, no good by Toronto. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Warren. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Griffin with the steal. Shoots. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Butler against Warren. Butler kicks to Plumlee. Matthews passes to Paul. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. That one, no good. Here's New Orleans. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's Ayton with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Matthews. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Matthews. 46 seconds left here in the second. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Passes to Lamb. Back to Griffin. And that's going to be a travel. In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Wall against Paul. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews, good, and Paul gets the assist. Matthews has got 4 points in the quarter.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, for Toronto, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans. And it's just about time now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
And you know he's going to come out aggressive, and you do what you can to slow him down, and thus far it hadn't worked because he's been amazing.
You know, his contribution, sometimes you overlooked him, but the man deserves credit. He provides this team with everything.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. They've got Ayton. Jeremy Lamb out there with Wall. Then it's TJ Warren, and it's Griffin in at the power forward. Here's Matthews, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
No good from Lamb. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. A 2-point game. Here's Griffin. No good. Gordon with the defensive effort. And Matthews kicks to Butler. Count it from 12. Butler's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Toronto. Pelicans trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wall against Paul. Wall finds Griffin. Ayton with it. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Really, a lack of focus coming out of the break. So far, they are 0 for 3.
Here's Butler. Nice D from Warren.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
The 6'11 Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. And his mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
It's blocked. Outside Warren. There's the feed to Wall, and taken away by Paul. Butler feeling it out a bit. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Outside Gordon. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Paul with the 3. And again, Toronto no luck. Pelicans trail by 4. Warren the pass to Griffin. Here's Wall. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
1:12 left here in the third quarter. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Butler kicks to Paul. To the middle. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Wall up top, defended by Paul. Outside for Griffin. Lamb dishes to Warren. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ayton. Toronto grabs the miss. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Nails it from the high post. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Jimmy Butler, great feel for the mid-range game, and it's where his jumper's most accurate.
Outside, Wall kicks it to Griffin. That shot off.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Toronto leads by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Matthews out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. High arcing shot. And here's Wall. Now here's Lamb. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
When he gets it going from out there, look out.
Toronto leading by 4. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
Even in the later stages of his career, Chris Paul still has dynamite quickness that he uses so well.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Wall passes to Ayton. Warren kicks to Wall. Over in the corner, Lamb. A pass to Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Wall against Paul, inside, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball, that'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
The kick out to Wall. Griffin against Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. From deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Wall.
And the tight defense there only seems to increase Wall's focus. Gives him a little extra lift on the jumper.
Wall against Paul. Outside Matthews. Inside. Fades away. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Matthews. That's now 8 points for Aaron Gordon. Pelicans trail by 5. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Over Gordon. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 6 points for Blake Griffin.
That's a big bucket for Blake. Teammates have to love that shot.
Paul looking around. Over Wall. Wall with a block. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Feeds it to Griffin. Yes!
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Now Paul. He kicks it to Matthews. Over Lamb. Matthews, no good. And so it's New Orleans with it. Outside, Wall. Warren the pass to Ayton. New Orleans moving the ball around.
You can see right now he's got no swagger in his step. Looks like he's going to try and take this thing over.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
A lot of time left, which should allow for a really good shot if they run the right play.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Here's Paul. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.